easy being the fastest quarterback you've never seen. I'll be right back. There's no quicker way to get into DFS. Play Super Draft today and see for yourself.
We're behind. They're all fired up. What we got to do? First place, our defense has got to go out there and take the ball. Then when we get the ball, we got to have 11 people that's going to do their job and try to score every time you get the football. If we do that, we'll be all right. That will be all right.
Roll Tide, people. Boys, I'd like to welcome y'all to the Super Room. We are the Sports Room. I am your host. We're one of your hosts, Mr. Roll Tide. And with that being said, I'd like to bring in my fellow, Mr. William Bryant, all the way from Dennis, Iowa, Mr. William Bryant. Come on, Mr.
So I want everybody to think here for a second. How much does this game mean to you? Because if it means something to you, you can't stand still. You understand? You play fast. You play strong. You go out there and dominate the guy you're playing against and make his ass quit. That's our trademark. That's our MO with the team. That's what people know us as.
Roll Tide, brother. Roll Tide. All damn day. Roll Tide, baby.
Every damn day, bro. All day, every day.
All day,
Cheers.
every day, sir. All right. I don't have what you have, but cheers. Next up, we're gonna bring in our good friend from Phoenix City, Alabama. We're gonna bring on Mr. Nick Saber Jr. Nick, come on in, sir.
So what we do is important, but how we do what we do becomes more and more important. And that's for every guy here. We got to do it better. Our goal is to have the kind of team that nobody wants to play. And that means that we have to impose our will to dominate the competition all the time.
It's all about what does it take to break you.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I'm training for season. I'm training for next season.
I see you.
blow like a butterfly, scream like a bee.
Rumble, young man. Rumble. Roll Tide, Mr. Nick Jr. How you doing, brother?
Roll Tide. Great.
All right. Next up, we're going to shoot on up to North Carolina. Bringing our good friend, Mr. Kangaroo KB. Where you at, my brother?
If you're looking to visit this stadium. They got to figure it out here.
It's more than a buzz at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's electric. Here comes the Tide.
Hey, roll tide, baby.
Roll
Hey,
Tide.
hey, let's get it out the way right now. Go Dogs.
I'm gonna give my little piece.
Yeah,
Hey,
get it out the way right now.
don't forget, Kangaroo Black new pages, Kangaroo Black 99 on YouTube. Go subscribe right now, people. Please, if you haven't subscribed, Kangaroo Black 99, hit him up. And Nick Saban Jr.'s page. Nick, what up page again?
Nick Saban Jr. Sports Talk TV. Nick Saban Jr. Sports Talk TV.
Hit him
Hey,
up.
man.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
before you bring on Spencer, hey, if you have problems finding my page, hey, the link is in the description box, or you can go to the community page. The link is there also.
That's how I got it, through the community page. It works.
And last, we about to bring on the conductor, the man who's running this chain, the man with the hot coals, putting it in the steam engine, Mr. Spencer Reeves. Spencer, come on in, my friend.
I am Bam Dam, a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation, forever, brother. Roll Tide. How's everybody doing tonight?
All y'all. Alabama versus all y'all, baby.
Oh,
y'all.
Oh, yeah. Before this tonight's show started tonight, I'm going to let Spencer do the dedication. And Mr. Spencer, go ahead and do your thing, sir.
All right, thanks, sir. It is my great honor tonight to dedicate tonight's show to Staff Sergeant Leroy Petrie. Leroy Arthur Petrie, born July 29th, 1979, is a retired United States Army soldier. He received the U.S. military highest decoration, the Medal of Honor, for his actions in Afghanistan in 2008 during Operation Enduring Freedom. Born in Mexico, Petrie had an active youth and joined the Army after school, if y'all gather what that means. Completing the Ranger Indoctrination Program, he was deployed several times to both Iraq and Afghanistan as a member of the 2nd Battalion, 75th Ranger Regiment. On May 26, 2008, during his 7th deployment, Petrie was a member of a team on a mission to capture a Taliban target in Providence. Despite being wounded in both legs by gunfire, Petrie continued to fight and give orders. When a grenade landed between him and 2 other soldiers, Petrie grabbed it and attempted to throw it away from them. He saved the soldiers' lives, but the grenade exploded and severing his hand and filling his body full of shrapnel. Petrie became the 2nd receiving living recipient of the Medal of Honor for the war in Afghanistan in 2011. And sir, for your sacrifice, for everything that you have given up for our country, thank you for being a citizen. Thank you for being in our military, and thank you for saving them soldiers' lives. You don't know how many generations that your selfless act is going to bring into the world. And for you, sir, I salute you. Thank you for your service, sir. At this time, let me bring everybody on. Salute.
Salute. A bad man, man.
Go ahead, rise up.
Yeah, that was a bad man that you just did the dedication to.
Yep.
You know, give it up.
He was. I know we're not a political show, but he's one of them that the family did it right. Granted, he was born and raised in Mexico, but they came over here legally, went through the process, and he joined the military and saved a lot of U.S. lives by doing it.
Appreciate you.
Just want to put that out there.
Right. So we're going to get this show started, people. And like Kangaroo said, we're going to get this show started. We're going to congratulate the Georgia Bulldogs national championship, back-to-back Georgia Bulldogs. I got to give it to you. You know.
I can't do it. I won't.
I'm staying with you. But I have to give it up to them. You know, listen, man, they did that thing. We talked about Stetson Bennett, but, you know, hey, he was the right man for the job. He got the job done. He got Cuddy a whole different dude. He got a whole different swag about himself. What they call him, Staquavius or something like that. Staquavius Bennett. So, yeah, Bulldogs, I take my hat off to you guys. Nothing to say. You guys, you know, you played the schedule that was before you, and you did what you had to do. You know. So, congratulations. And I hear y'all talk about the next dynasty. I won't go that far, but I will say you guys are on your way to, you know, to being a powerhouse, and, you know.
Not yet. Not yet.
Hey, I'm on their way. I remember back when we you know, in our bad days, and Nick Saban came and we saw winning, and everybody was, you know, taking jabs at us and everything. So I understand. You know, let them roll. Oh man, they happy. I'm happy. You know, but
Alabama's got a long ways from being second fiddle. Long ways.
Still, Alabama
against everybody else. All y'all motherfuckers.
It's Alabama versus all y'all. Everybody.
That's it.
You know, we still
That's it.
Rolling Tide over here. Georgia fans that's in the chat. Don't forget, because I was in the KB chat the other day. Someone said, "Why are we talking about Bama?" Because this is a Bama channel, motherfucker. That's why we talk about Alabama. I don't understand why you won't know why we talking about Alabama. That's what it is.
I mean,
Alabama. So,
where's your at, Spencer?
Oh, well, we haven't started cussing yet, but let me go ahead and get it up here.
I have. Oh, yeah.
Well,
I already know what it is.
Just
They know
a
what we
slip.
do.
Just a slip. All right, there you go. It's on now. Go for it.
It is what it is. They know what we do. We get it dead.
There you go.
So now that Georgia is the champ,
all y'all motherfuckers.
They're the back-to-back champ. Hands down, I give it to them. What's next for Alabama? That is. Where do we go from here? What do we hang it up? Because I hear, you know, a lot of and like Nick Saban Jr. said earlier, we've been hearing the dynasty dead for a long time, but you know, of course, that is rampant again now. You know, do we hang it up? Do we just go mediocre, or do we go back to Alabama? You know what that means. So, maybe I'm gonna start with you. Where do we go from here, man? What's next for us?
Well, first of all, first thing we got to do is get a defensive coordinator, offensive and defense coordinator. That's first thing. And we can take care of those two issues, we'll be all right. I mean, we got the talent. We got the players. We just need the coaching.
Right.
So if we can solve those two issues, we'll be back to being what we was. Because guess what? We didn't get this way until those two guys took over the jobs as coordinators. I can say that.
Right. I agree. Nick Jr.
First off, I gotta give a shout out to I Am One, Go Dog. I'm glad to saying it. Gave you a shout out. What we gotta get back to. we gotta get back though. Like KB said, first of all, we gotta move a little bit faster with these coordinators. We gotta do something. We gotta do something fast. And second of all, start developing right now. Like guys, I know probably the coaches probably can't do much right now, season, but y'all need to go ahead and get y'all minds together, get your mental together, get your classwork together, and get prepared for next season. Like from the coaches, as far as development wise, you gotta be able to want. They gotta be able to want this. And so, y'all start getting it together right now. Start getting it together right now, because I'm pretty sure, just like y'all hear, just like we hear, I know y'all hearing all the talking, and believe me, the country is doubting y'all. So y'all need to start getting it together right now. Get it together.
I got one thing to say before I go to William. I think it's somebody chat named the Real Sean. Get together and stop kids who can't get their toy back. Fuck you, bitch. William.
I like you, Roll Tide. Yeah, I mean, you got all these here saying they're a dynasty now. They're a long ways from that thing. But they have to be more consistent, as KB's mentioned to them over and time and time and time. They can't be consistent. So they got one more. So what? Big fucking deal. When you play somebody, okay, you didn't play nobody, okay? You played a little high school team, because you look at their schedule, who they played. They didn't play nobody. But yet they had enough to get into this. Something's wrong there. And what's wrong with this damn committee bullshit, man? They need to get their act together and pick the top 4 that's worthy to be played. You know, Michigan State, hell, we can fucking beat Michigan. Hands down, fucking Ohio State. We bet them easy too. I mean, they've been beat. You know, and shit, yeah, we've been a whole lot better opponent than what was done, but that was a damn fucking joke. Anyway, yeah, what's next? We're getting our shit together. We're going to get it all together. Like KB said, we need someone in there that can teach these fellas and you know, teach them how to come in there and play Alabama football. Smash mouth, hit you in the mouth, and then we're gonna pick you back up. Say, let's go again, brother. That's right. That's the way Alabama standard is. That's what we need out there on the field. And we're gonna get it together.
Right. Spencer, what do you think, sir?
Well, congratulations, Georgia Bulldogs.
No.
And you're back-to-back second natty, bringing a championship back to the SEC. But since y'all went back-to-back, y'all are the new dynasty. Kirby's the new Nick Saban. I think we just need to close the Alabama down, send all the students to Georgia, just, you know, put a garden and mill the field there, you know, not even play football again, you know. We might as well just hang it up. We're pitiful. You know, we lost 2 games by 4 points. We didn't make it. Georgia dodged us again. The only reason they got in because they didn't have to play us, because they know they would have lost if they would have played us. But still, and if I remember correctly, wasn't it the 4th national championship that Nick Saban got at Alabama before even the sports announcers start talking about this is a beginning of a dynasty? It wasn't his first one. It wasn't his second one. It wasn't his third one. It was his 4th one that they even started talking about. This could be a dynasty in the making, if I remember it correctly. So, but y'all got y'all's too. Y'all go with it. And Angie Ledbetter, thank you for being in here, girl. But I'm with KB, like he said on a show the other night. If by some miracle God comes down here and he lays his hands on them puppy balls and he gives y'all 3 back-to-back-to-back championships, hey, nobody's done it before. I will definitely have to give you kudos. But this time you will have to prove it and go through Alabama to make it happen. And I don't think God's going to love y'all that much, brother. I tell you that right now. Got Bear Bryant sitting his right-hand man right now. I don't think y'all going to get that lucky. I really and truly don't. Now, I mean, that's what I got to say on that. Go ahead, Rise Up.
And to the quote here, the legend asking him about Bama Girl 26, telling Bama Girl 26 we need to worry about Tennessee and LSU. We lost to Tennessee. We lost to LSU. It happened. It happened. We lost to Texas A&M last year. It happens. You know, you're gonna lose to somebody sooner or later. Y'all had a 15-year-old run, great, but you're gonna lose to somebody, and it is. So, and you also answered the question, Spencer, because somebody was asking about what is a dynasty? What does it take to make a dynasty? Well, I said at least 3, but you were right about the 4. But at least 3, and you still looking stronger for the future. So that's what a dynasty is, or where a dynasty from, And no, we're not the only dynasty. Somebody said that is there only one dynasty? No, we're not the only dynasty, man. So no, the Alabama fans are not saying that. We never have said that. So,
well,
but listen, we gave y'all props. Go ahead, Kevin.
This is not a knock on Georgia, right? But they got a good chance of being in the national championship game next season. They got a good chance of it, going by the schedule that they got next season. Because I think this is by far the easiest schedule Georgia done had since I've been watching football. We are always talking about their schedule is easy, but next season, they have no challenge at all. None. Have you seen the schedule?
Yep. And I've seen our schedule too.
They play some people that they about playing.
The first 3 games. Well, I'm gonna say the first 3. UT Martin, Ball State, South Carolina, and UAB. That's the first 4 games.
Damn.
Right. Then they got Auburn. They ain't good. So, but I mean, then you throw in Georgia Tech in there and Vanderbilt. So, and Missouri. So that's 8 games that is no challenge. But hey, I guess you play who they put in front of you. Kirby didn't make the schedule, I guess.
Speaking of that, pull our schedule up, KB. Speaking of that, I think we're going to even things out just a little bit, even though the West is still tougher than the East. But as far as cupcake games, I think we're going to get a little bit revenge this year. Kind of match them just a little bit this year.
I hope so.
Pull it up and read them off.
Okay. Our first 4 games. The first 4 is Middle Tennessee, Texas, South Florida, and Ole Miss. All right. Then we got Mississippi State, Texas A&M, Arkansas, Tennessee, LSU, Kentucky.
That's our gauntlet. We do every year.
But Georgia has no gauntlet.
No, they don't. But then we got UTC.
Yeah, we got Chattanooga then.
So we get through the gauntlet this time. We're resting. We're gonna get ready for the Bulldogs this time.
Pretty much all the SEC teams except for 2 or 3, 1 or 2 or 3, something like that.
Who is that?
4. We got 4 non-cons.
4 non-cons.
KB?
Yeah. Texas, South Florida. No, we only got 3: Texas, South Florida, and Chattanooga.
Auburn.
Well, it's a Cal College on the east over there. Cal College.
I could help it. That's
Now, listen, I want to get into the topic, and it kind of goes to what we already talking about, the headline or the clip. So,
but keep going. We got a lot in that headline.
Mentioned it in the chat, and I've seen a lot of stuff back and forth about this. One, Mr. David Pollock, last night when he was talking Georgia is the new standard, or the new, whatever. And Nick Saban was there, and people like Nick Saban consulted, he wanted to cry, and this. No, I'm not Nick Saban. Now, I'm not Nick Saban, so I can't say what was on his mind or was in his mind or what he was thinking at that particular point. But if it would have been me, and I'm the coach of Alabama, and sitting there, and in so many words, probably could say, hey, Georgia won back to back. They went 15-0. You got to acknowledge that, right? Okay, you were right. And so, why are they not the standard? I mean, why are they not? They are the chip. They were the defending champion. They defended their championship by winning, and they're still the champion. So why not? But if I'm saying it,
I can tell you why not.
Go tell me.
First, I understand. They're the first to go back to back in the playoff era, right?
True.
Okay, but you got to look at it. They done won 2 in the playoff era. Alabama done won 3, right? They done won. And I'm just talking about the playoff era. Well, I'm gonna just stick to since 2016 when Kirby got there. All right, they done won 2 national championships. Alabama done won 3. I think 3 more than 2. Okay, they done won 2 SEC championships, 17 and 22. Alabama won it 16, 17, 18, 20, and 21. That's 5. This is only since Kirby been there. Georgia, they made it to the playoff 3 times. Alabama made it 16, 17, 18, 20, 21. 5 times. So, and all 5 times, they played in the national championship game. That's why they are not the standard, in my opinion. Now, everybody got their opinion. That's just my opinion.
Right.
I like your opinion.
Okay, I'm just saying. I only went back to when Kirby got to Georgia. Just 2016 up until now.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair. You know.
So,
but for Pete's sake, we gonna say.
Matter of fact,
hold on. I forgot something. And Georgia's record is 1-4 against Alabama with Kirby.
Yep.
Matter of fact, KB, what you said. Now, well, didn't one of those national championships come with Jeremy Pruitt instead of Kirby Smart?
No, we lost in 2016.
Yep, we did.
They came. The 2 we won came with Pete Golden.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Go Pete Golden.
Now, I'm not saying, but if I'm saying, if I'm the head coach, I'm taking what Pollock said, and I'm internalizing, right? I'm listening. Saban is diplomatic. He'd be way better than me. Because I would say some cuss words on that. He'd be better fellow than me. But I'm heading on the first thing smoking back to Tuscaloosa, right? If it's me, first thing smoking. As soon as I touch down, Pete Golden and the Bill O'Brien, I'll get your contract in February 28th, whatever, get the fuck out of here. You can go now. Pete, you can go with him. Now, I'm setting a precedent, dude.
I wouldn't have waited that long. They would have been done when the season was over.
I wouldn't have, but they're still here. So I'm like, y'all go. Bye. Get the stepping. Well, I don't care where you go, but get the hell out of here. I'm having a team meeting with coaches. I'm having and like this. Y'all heard what they said. What y'all gonna do? I know.
But
what y'all gonna do?
But you know he gonna be playing that little clip in the locker room all season, during the season. Oh, you already know. And you know all this stuff. Paul Feinbaum and all them guys. You already know.
Can you imagine being in that multi-million-dollar weight room in this off season? Them having to work out with that blaring over them speakers all day long. Can you imagine that? Ooh.
Right.
And
So-
I'm looking at.
You know what? I have a poster. I have a poster of Stetson Bennett holding up the trophy in my weight room too. Let them see it all. Let them see it.
Yeah, I have Stetson Bennett walking around there in the Jordan uniform. I'm just saying, bro. Listen, we have the talent. I'm looking at it. We have the talent. This pass was a disappointment, and I saw somebody in the chat said, "Be happy you're not 75." I'm happy with not 75. What the Bama fans are fall.
Hey, number one dog just texted me, man. He said, "Stop with y'all crying, man."
Who's crying?
Listen, y'all Jordan fans. Listen,
I mean, we
y'all chasing success right now. No. Listen, they're chasing success right now, so they're feeling themselves. They got their nuts in their hand. But when they do a 10-2 season, when some shit happens, when they start losing coordinators as well as players on a regular basis, and they start hitting them, and they start really feeling it, and then they can get some coordinators in there, and they like, this man ain't shit, and we know that this coordinator is not worth shit, right? And then they complain about losing 2 games. Then we're like, what the fuck y'all crying about? Stop mind, y'all the new dynasty. Y'all just lost 2 games. It's not the fact that we lost teams. Everybody outside of Alabama fans and a few Alabama fans that are saying that we're crying. It's so we know we have the product there to do what needs to be done, and it just drop balls, penalties, mental errors, and then not developing the talent that we have, and not putting the talent in the field that we have. If you see the person in front of that person is not playing, we're not doing anything, not making any halftime adjustment. Once you get a standard, Georgia, and you guys are getting a standard, you're gonna see like, hey man, what the fuck are we doing?
I'm telling you.
15 on the field, but you know 32 and 15 is getting drugged or missing tackles or be all over the, you're gonna be like, no, this ain't right. You're gonna be calling like, hey, come on, bro. That's all we doing, people. That's all we're saying. But I don't get you. Probably want to cry, goddamn it. This is our channel. So it is what it is. I'm on the first thing smoking back. I'm cut this. Kirby and Pete, not Kirby, but Pete and Bill O'Brien. They go. No, I don't give a shit.
King Brian. Georgia's a new face of football. Face right there.
I love him, Mercy.
Sorry about that, folks. I got excited on that one.
I can tell.
So, my question to everybody, my question is, after that, David Pollock on the show, and he said what he said, and he feel like I respect this how he feel. What if you was head coach? What would you guys do? I mean, would you just sit back and be like, well, we'll go back and talk about it, or you going back fired up? Because I'm coming back fired up. If you come back fired up, you just hey.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna come back fired up. But I think if I was in that situation, I think I wouldn't have said nothing either. I wouldn't have said nothing to David Pollock either, because you got to understand David Pollock went to Georgia, all this. Right. But I would go back to my team. I'm taking it back to my team, and that's real. And so, and I'm gonna tell them, if you don't want to be here, you need to get in the transfer portal now, because we gonna work. Ain't no baby and nobody. Ain't no you want to be an individual, you need to go. And if you come off season or fall, you want to try the individual shit, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, you won't be playing. You'll be sitting on the bench. If you decide to quit, or get in the transfer portal then, so be it. No matter if you are 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, everybody going to get treated the same.
Right.
That's it.
Nick, what you doing, man?
For one, that definitely lit a fire up on Nick Saban. Like, he probably didn't show it then, but he going back to Alabama, and I'm telling everybody right now that we going back old school. We going back old school. It is what it is, and I'm gonna work the hell out you, and I'm finna find out who wants to be at Alabama. And if you can survive this fourth quarter program that they finna go through, if you can survive it, that means you want to be here. If you don't survive it, it was meant for you to leave right now. It was meant for you to leave. Like, yes, like I said, I'll be playing it all year. When we working out, when we on the field, I'll be playing it all. That's all we'll be listening to. That's all we'll be listening to. But he definitely, I feel like he definitely lit a fire up on Nick Saban up under that. With the comment.
William?
What's that?
What would you do, like, if there was you up coaching David Pollock make that, that thing about Georgia being the new standard or whatever? I mean, would you have a fire under you? Would you go loose and chop heads, or would you go back and be diplomatic?
Should I just go back to the old Bama standard there and bust heads and like Coach used to do? Tell the guys, pick the guy up, say we'll get you again. Go ahead and give me another opportunity to hit you again. That's what I want. Back to that.
All days. That's right.
Well, for one, Nick Saban's got a hell of a lot more class than I do, because I couldn't have kept my mouth shut. I'd let that little young boy say his piece. Then I'd made it pretty fucking clear. The only reason they're there because they didn't play us this year.
Right.
If they'd have played us, they wouldn't be here. Period. So you can talk your shit, Pollock, but next year, coming for you, brother. And but when I got back, I mean, it should already be going on. It shouldn't be when I got back. Because, the game wasn't worth watching, so I paid more attention. And when they put the camera on Coach Saban and his facial expressions, you could tell he knows he would have beat them. He knows. It's like they're playing elementary school here. I ain't even gonna say high school. They're playing elementary here. And I mean, it just and these boys gonna have to get their head right. I mean, they're gonna have to. And I would probably announce it right then and there. Hey, Pete, Bob, go ahead and find you another job. When I get back, you're getting your pink check, pink slip. I would have announced it on air. See, that's the reason I'm saying he's got more class than I do.
Right. I'll come back hard, man. I'm sorry, but I don't know, man. Y'all Georgia fans, I love to hate y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of you guys are right, but most of y'all ain't about shit. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
There you go.
I don't get it. Y'all the national champion. I don't know why y'all ain't on the Lou celebrating. Y'all don't know his steady talking.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't get it. But anyhow, Nick Jr., you have a topic you want to talk about tonight, sir?
Yeah. After last night, do y'all still want Garrett Riley as the OC, or Cliff Perry, or Jeff Lebby?
Good question.
He's saying no.
Come to me last. I'll be right back. Come to me last on this. I'll be right back.
KB, I see your head shaking.
Hell no. I don't want Garrett Riley. Garrett Riley is not made for the SEC. Hell no. Hell no. I would take Cliff. I wouldn't mind getting Cliff Kingsbury, but only thing about him, he's coming from the NFL. They run shit different in the NFL. I would love to have Dan Mullen, or I would love to have Joe Brady, considering he won a national championship in the NFL. I mean, in college football. But Garrett Riley, hell no, man. He wouldn't even be at the bottom of my list. He wouldn't even be. Hell, I might as well keep Bill O'Brien before I get that clown. Because guess what? I don't want to take no chance of what happened to TCU happening to Alabama, even though they don't have the daggone talent that we have. I wouldn't even take that chance with that guy. Hell no. And you got to understand, damn near every game they played this year, they had to come from behind. So hell no. Final answer.
Yeah. Me personally, I think I'm with KB. After sitting back and just kind of reevaluating and looking at everything, I think a lot of times we act on emotions, especially we pissed off at Peter, we pissed off at Bill or whatever. We just want them to go, so we want anybody to come. But if anybody comes, it'll be the same situation. So I think we need the right fit. Even Kingsbury, man, I don't know. He's a passing type quarterback. I mean, when he come in and do the same thing that Bill O'Brien did, as far as we down on the 5, 4, 3 yard line, and he want to pass instead of pound the ball into the end zone. So I don't know. I know I won't Garrett, no Kingsbury. I don't know. It had to be a lot of
Dan Mullen. Matter of fact, where the hell is McElwain at? Where's McElwain?
I don't know, Jim McElwain. Good question. Good question. Good question. Great question. What about you, William? You want Garrett Riley now or?
Well, before I get into that, you may need to remind me a little bit, but as far as the little guy with a little Georgia with a little G on his icon, but he says he's a legend. First of all, you got to be at Alabama to be a legend, okay? Because that's where legends are made, not at Georgia. It's fucking Alabama, okay? So anyway, but yeah, to your point there, Garrett Riley, the way they looked, no. I mean, I want somebody like these recruits that we got coming in that wants to be on the field, that wants to be a first starter, that wants to be on there, that wants to be with Alabama and wants to have that fire to get out there and let's go to the national championship and fucking bring the damn gold home. That's what I want. Whoever it is, I don't care who it is. I don't care if he's NFL, if he's college, if he's from another college. I don't care. As long as they're from out, they're all in for us. For us, then that's what I want. It doesn't matter who it is. Okay. Now that is a good question about McElwain though, because he came from Bama, didn't he? He was the coach here, so yeah. So yeah.
I don't know who he is though.
AJ, roll tide out there.
Yes, I do. I really do. And let me explain why. The man was trying to adjust through the whole damn game. He was calling slant routes, comeback routes, crossing routes, in routes, dumping the ball off to tight ends, running the ball. He was calling the plays. If that was been Bryce Young on his team, even with them players, they might not have won, but they wouldn't have got shut out like that because that boy threw behind people, threw over their head, wide open dude standing there with his arms waving, ball didn't even get close to him. It was sad. I mean, I told my wife, I think somebody gave this boy some damn money. He hadn't looked this bad all damn year. I mean, it's almost like it's intentional. They gave him time. I mean, granted, Georgia did get to him a lot, but for the majority of the time, the man had time to throw the ball. And the play, the guy was there, all of them, but something was wrong. Something with that boy. I don't know what. I don't know if he had too much drink the night before. He woke up married to a goat. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I don't know what bar he hung out the night before. But to me, I still like Garrett Riley's mind, his play calling. I do like it, and I think you bring him to Alabama with our talent, and I just think it would just bring us to another level. That's just me.
Okay. The reason why I asked that because Jay Sports in the comments, he said a name that I'm still stuck on, and I was gonna bring it up, but when he put up the comment, I was doing that. Brian Johnson from the Eagles, the quarterback coach, because of this is going to be critical for a quarterback developer for this quarterback change that we're going to go through.
That is true.
Like Todd Simpson and Jalen Miro, he'd be the perfect person to mold one of those guys because both of them have similar traits and attributes to Jalen Hurts. So I think he would be the perfect person to come in and mold a quarterback because that is what we're going to need, an OC that's going to be able to develop a quarterback.
But you got to understand, he's just a quarterback coach. He's going to have to do that and run the whole offense.
And I believe it. I think knowing offense comes with all that too.
Okay.
I believe he will.
KB.
What's up?
Angie wants us to acknowledge her out there. So Angie, you just pulled for the wrong team. Roll Tide, baby.
What's up, Angie Ledbetter?
Yeah, there you go.
One thing about it, she be in the comments all the time.
I can't call all your names, but Roll Tide every one of you in the chat.
Hey, Angie is loyal. Angie Ledbetter is loyal.
I gotta give her that. She is loyal.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
She's in there. And she room for her dogs. I give it to her.
Oh yeah, she gonna do that.
She don't back down. But,
No.
KB, do you have a topic you want the topic you want to talk about?
Yeah. What do y'all think Nick Saban and his coaching staff going, whoever the offensive defense coordinator going, what do y'all think they're going to have to do to keep what happened last season from happening this upcoming season? For as like the daggone undisciplined penalties, players being selfish, all about themselves. What do y'all think they're going to have to do to stop that from happening on this team with all the new talent we got in? Because you know we got a lot of 4 and 5 stars coming in, and you know they was the man at they school they come from, the high school. So what y'all think gonna have to happen?
Nick, go ahead. You had your hand
Anybody?
up.
So I think this is gonna have to go back to the players. Like, you know, the leadership program at Alabama, the leadership by the players are gonna have to play a big key to that right there, because the veterans on the team, they're gonna have to step up and start calling people out, holding them accountable. If you're selfish, if you're not about a team, if you're about me, you need to get gone. I think this need to be on the players. We need to get back to the players holding each other accountable. That's what I think. That's how I think they need to handle it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Will.
But Nick Jr. on that though. But how can you do that whenever you got this thing that we got here? What's it called? Transfer.
Yeah.
Transfer portal. I mean, I don't like the way the coach is treating me. So
get if you about me and not team, get the hell on.
Yep. Exactly.
Get the hell on.
Yep.
Exactly. NIL. Well, I just leave because they're making me want to work too hard or this or that or whatever. Yeah, get them out of here. If you don't want to have to be, if you don't want to be all in for us, get out. You're not made for here. But from what I understand, we've got guys that's coming in that wants to be. They want to be starters. They want it. They want it bad. They're hungry. That's what we want. So go ahead.
Right.
Someone else.
KB, I think he started his meeting. Like I said, when he got back to Tuscaloosa from that game last night, you talking to coaches, you talking to the players. Basically what Nick just said. Basically what Dion said. Hey, listen. It is what it's. Discipline is a key. It's a must. Those students, mistakes we making and all those things we getting. Hey man, y'all winning bleachers, y'all doing all that. Do it. Hit the court. If you don't want the time to become the starter, knowing that you might not be the starter today, you come in and you think you're supposed to start right away at the end of the season, you're gonna transfer. Transfer now. Don't listen, man. It's a process. It's people here in this time. Hey, if you're the best person, you get on the field, that's cool. That's cool. But if you don't, wait your turn and work your way up. Now, I will say this, KB. Them young guys who know they're better, and everybody knows that they're better, and you got somebody, Henry Toll,
yeah.
Man, he need to, at that point, we need to move Henry. Or whoever it is that's in the way of this play. Put the best player on the field. If the grades are right, if they're doing what they're supposed to do in practice, don't show favoritism.
I just showing somebody I got all my teeth, okay? So somebody was talking about Alabama's teeth are all pulled. See, I got all my teeth. Thank you.
I don't. I got a lot of them knocked out. I have been in a lot of fights in my day, so I ain't got no problem with that. I'll tell you straight up.
I ain't got all mine.
I even have wisdom tooth. I haven't had pulled. What the fuck are we talking about?
I got all four of my wisdom tooth, but I ain't got all my tooth.
I ain't thinking about what they talking about. Fuck them. Anyway, we talking about what we talking about. And them stop our conversation. I would be like I said, like Nick Jr. said, if you don't want to be here, now's the time to leave. Because it's gonna be hard work. It's hot days. It's long days. Okay? If you want to be successful, you have to put in the work. They said practice makes perfect. You practice. You got to be here. It is what it is. And if you don't want to do it, if you want to be a prima donna, it's all about you, then go. And I will make another rule about listen, I know these are young men, but stay off of social media. Stay off of social media.
Yes.
Whatever we're talking
goddamn motherfucker.
Whatever we're talking about in practice or in meetings, it don't put it out. That's in-house business.
Yes.
That's handle it, man. The ones who want to go KB, they gonna get the hell on. They gonna feel the fire and they be like, yeah, I want to go somewhere where I can play right and I can, do my dance in the end zone. That's fine. Go do it somewhere else, not here.
Yeah.
So what do you think, sir? How are they gonna handle this situation?
The only thing that I see myself is we're definitely going to have a change at least OC. I hope like hell a DC also, because I hate Pete Golden Dildo. I hate him with a passion. I know hate's a strong word. I like him, but I mislike him so much I hate him. But anyway, beside the point, it's going to take the young guys coming in, which by everything that I'm reading and seeing, or at least, 95% blue chips, blue collar workers who worked their way up to being where they're at as a player. It wasn't spoiled brats, mama powdering that butt before you went to school and paid your way out of every bit of trouble you got into, that they actually worked for it. And some of them actually did, by my understanding, had to go do some extra tutoring and get their grades up, go to school after everything was done to get their grades up. So they was willing to put the work in. So it's going to take worker mentality, workman mentality. I mean, I guess the best way I could put it, what Nate Oates is trying to do with the basketball team. Put that hard hat on. Let's go to work. You know what I mean? That's something Alabama's going to have to do is put that hard hat on. It's time to go to work. And, if you got somebody on the team that don't like working, get in transfer portal. Go ahead. Because your ass going to be sitting on the bench anyway. That's just me. I think it's going to take the players' attitude is what's going to have to change. And the players are coming in going, all right, you're going to be that way? Hell, I'm going to take your job. That's fine. I want to play. Go ahead. Do your shit. I'm coming. And make it clear to them I'm coming. That's just me. That's how I see it.
First of all, we need to get back to uniformity and get rid of them damn Green Mile people.
Green goddamn mile.
One team, one state.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. What are you gonna say, William?
I was gonna say, shout out to Van Edwards. I agree with you. Fuck Georgia, fuck Bulldogs, fuck Kirby, fuck Stetson. KB, how about showing everybody your shirt there, would you?
Oh yeah. Alabama against all y'all. Alabama against all y'all, baby.
Oh
yeah.
You know it. All y'all, bro. All y'all motherfuckers. It don't matter if it's ACC, Pac-12. It don't matter Pac-10, whatever, B-10. All of you. It's Alabama against all y'all, not fucking Georgia, because they ain't shit. I mean, sure they got to. Fuck that. But see, they can't say 18, but we fucking can. Okay? And somebody mentioned in there about Yale having 18. Power to them, brother, but we can get on past that. Roll down Tide. Go ahead.
William, do you have a topic that you want to speak about tonight? A topic that you know had dear to your heart that you want to speak on?
I see you were pressed on time, so I don't. So, but I've said what I said and roll down Tide.
All right. And roll it on over to Mr. Spencer. Anything you want to speak on, Spencer?
Got several, but the one I want to start off with, I like to run around the table, is what's next for this playoff committee? Did they get it really wrong all the way around? Or did they just fuck up there at the end? And before I put my quarter in on this one, you notice I didn't say penny or nickel. I said a quarter. What do you think, Rise Up?
Well, to be honest with you, totally honest. What is it? The four best teams, or the four deserving teams? Before I answer, what is it? Is it the best team? Okay, so with being said, we don't know.
Yeah.
Ohio State, Georgia, Michigan. I said TCU with their record. I know they lost their championship game against K-State, but game they lost. I don't want to say Alabama because I'm gonna be honest with you. We sound butthurt. I hear a lot of people saying Alabama should have been in. We didn't take care of business. We didn't do what we needed to do. Are we better than TCU? Everybody know we are. But schedule-wise, because I mean, is it going to strengthen the schedule or about win? I don't know what the requirements are. So I'm just going by if it's by wins, they got because us and Tennessee is better than TCU. Either Tennessee or us, either one of us, even other schools. So I'm just going to say the committee got it right. As far as Alabama goes, we didn't do what we needed to do. We should have beat LSU. I can take Tennessee loss. I can't take the LSU loss. And that's my take. I'll pass it on to KB.
Go ahead, KB.
Well, yeah, I agree with you. Alabama didn't take care of business. So, but the semifinals, yeah, I thought they got it right. Those two games, Michigan, Ohio State. Michigan, TCU, and Georgia and Ohio State. I thought they got it right. Both games was good. But then after last night, I will have a second thoughts. TCU really should have been in there, really. And then I get to thinking, from now on, before they go to the 12-team playoff, they might need to look at a 2-loss team. Because, okay, like Cincinnati, they was in there last season. Shouldn't have been in there. TCU this season shouldn't have been in there. So you might need to look at a 2-loss team. I'm not saying if Alabama lose 2 games, you automatically put them in. They could have put Tennessee in this season because Tennessee played more ranked teams than anybody in the top 4 and beat them.
Yes. Yeah.
Even though they had 2 blowout losses. Okay, a loss is a loss, whether it's by 1 point or 30 points. So I would have liked to see Tennessee in there over TCU. I would have liked to see Alabama in there over TCU. I can even make a case Clemson should have been in there over TCU, even though they got blew out in their damn bowl game.
Yep.
They better than TCU.
Yep.
In my opinion.
Yep.
So you just don't have a bad game where you lose by 58 points. That ain't you just way overmatched. You out of your league. Yep. So just saying.
Nick Saban Jr.
Nick Jr.
Okay. Honestly, I think they got it right and wrong at the same time. Why I say that? Because when TCU lost, they should have dropped the number 4. The game last night should have been played last week. I think it should have been a rematch between Ohio State and Michigan. And the winner out of that should have played Georgia yesterday.
Yep.
Because I still look at it as we didn't take care of business, but I look at far as this. Can they fix it? No. The reason why I said they can't fix it because we finna go to a 12-team playoffs. All this means is that we're about to put more irrelevant teams in the playoffs. And in the end result, the top-tier teams are still going to win it. They're still going to be in the top 4. Because we can say that, listen, if they would have started a 12-team this year, guess what? Alabama would have been in the top 4. We would have been in the top 4. Probably playing for a championship. So they got it right and wrong. But I don't think it's not going to be fixed because, like I said, we're finna add more teams to the playoffs, and it's going to be more irrelevant teams in the playoffs.
Yep.
It's just 8 more participation trophies, as far as I'm concerned. That's all it is.
Yep.
But
yep.
William, what do you think, sir? Did they get it right or wrong?
First of all, somebody mentioned in the chat about wanting to one of these shirts. If you want one of these shirts, I'm going to say it one time. Go to rolltide.com and you can order one. I forgot what the price is, but rolltide.com if you want to get one. I'm not promoting them, but hey, it says what it says. I'm not going to go back down from it. Alabama versus all y'all. But anyway, yeah, the committee got it wrong, my opinion. They put TCU in there, and we all witnessed that bullshit. We all witnessed that. I mean, they going to these fucking damn 12 teams or 8 teams or whatever's going to be coming up, 8 or 12 or whatever. That's not going to fix it because everybody knows the SEC's top dog over all of them. Everybody knows that. They're just trying to find somebody that's in these other conferences, which they don't. Not against. Whenever you got the best in the SEC, what have you got left? Nothing. I mean, what you got the best in what the Big Ten? What you got? Maybe Ohio State that maybe can hang maybe a little bit. Michigan. I mean, we beat them clearly in the damn fucking Citrus Bowl. Beat the hell out of them. What the hell? I mean, and then these other, I don't know these other conferences, but Pac-12 with TCU, we seen what they did. They supposed to be in top dog there because they won their championship. So what the fuck? I mean, come on, man. And then we're going to go to these 8 and 12 and 16 or however many they want to put in there. What the fuck, man? I mean, they're just trying to keep somebody from getting in there, but that ain't going to happen. I mean, if we got this goddamn committee that we got now, this bullshit, what the hell? You see what happened? You seen what happened? I mean, goddamn, Alabama versus all y'all, all of you.
Yeah. And do y'all remember? Y'all remember the game that started this playoff talk, right? When Alabama played LSU in the national championship. That's what started all this playoff talk because they didn't want that to happen. But what happened? They started the playoffs. What happened? 2017, Alabama and Georgia brought one of the best games of the season to the playoff, to the national championship. But they still don't want it to happen. Guess what? 2020, it happened again. 2021, it happened again. It brought a great game. Both games were great games. Listen, playoff committee. Bad as y'all don't want the SEC part of this, y'all don't want to see SEC national championship. It's the best game. It been the best, one of the best games in the playoffs. National championship. I mean, like, come on. Even during the BCS era, LSU, Alabama, it was a low scoring game, but it was a good game, hard fought game. 2017, overtime. Last year, you know what I'm saying? We had all the way through the fourth quarter. It was a good game. It was better than that shit last night. Way better than that shit last night.
Spencer?
Well, I gotta agree mostly what Nick Saban Jr. just said, because that was my thought exactly. Did they get it right by looking at the wins and losses? Yes, they did. But where they got it wrong is when they were setting up that win and losses and TCU lost to the team that we wore out. They should have dropped them one. If you're going to put Ohio State in, you had to put Ohio State at 3. So then that way you'd have TCU playing Georgia. Georgia would wax their ass in begin with. And Ohio State would most likely would have beat Michigan because Michigan looked like shit. So that would have made a better championship game.
Yeah.
But by them not dropping them at least one spot after they've been dropping everybody 1 to 10 to 12 spot all season long for one loss, after they dropped us for a 1-point loss, a 3-point loss, we was guaranteed to drop boom, boom, boom. They drop, they lose, and they don't drop at all. So that's where they got it wrong. That's where I don't know where their mind was at. I know it ain't a bunch of coaches. I know it can't be a bunch of football players up in there. And I don't know because I don't know who's on the committee. Only thing I know, they are not true, diehard football people. There ain't no way possible. Because if you're going to do something all year long, you got to do it at the end too. I mean, it's just the way it is. I'm sorry, just the way it is.
Can I add something to that?
Go ahead.
I mean, Angie, I love you, but we did have the losses. Granted, we did, but if we'd played Georgia, we'd fucking beat your ass. We'd have wiped the damn field with you. A whole lot better than fucking that shit show that we had Saturday. Shit show. That would have been a lot more entertaining with us out there. I mean, you know it would be. So
I mean,
go down tight. We would have wiped y'all up and down the goddamn field.
Hey, what the dude in from Jordan, McCole Hardman at the Chiefs, he even said it himself. That's why you put Bama in the playoffs, because of that shit last night. That's why you put Bama in the playoffs. But I'm not making an argument for Bama to be in the playoffs. I'm just saying that TCU should have dropped and got should have been played last week.
Yep.
Shouldn't have been played last night.
Yes.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. We lost 2 games. It's on us.
Yeah.
It don't matter if it's 1 point or 100 point. At the end of the night, the scoreboard says you
I'm
lost.
owning that. I'm owning that. Yeah, I'm owning that. Yes, we got 2. But we was a lot better than that.
The way they set it up was wrong.
Yep.
Right. And they were talking about playoffs, and to be honest with everybody here who's a non-SEC fan, if we have many non-SEC fans in here, when they spend the playoffs, you just gonna put more SEC teams in there. Anyway, it would have been Alabama, Tennessee, LSU, Georgia, probably Arkansas or somebody. You know, you'd have had about 6.
Listen,
when that expansion comes, you're gonna have about 5, 6 SEC teams in the playoffs.
Anybody.
I'm just
Anybody in the SEC. Yeah, anybody.
I was texting with a Georgia fan last night, and we just named off teams in the SEC that would have beat TCU yesterday. Today, that would beat TCU. We named several teams off that would beat TCU right now. That'll beat them right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it is.
I believe Arkansas would have beat them, actually.
Yeah,
as Arkansas is. They would have beat them.
I know Mississippi State would have beat them.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know Mississippi State would have beat them.
Ole Miss, Tennessee, Ole Miss would beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kentucky probably would have.
Kentucky would have ran their throat. I know that.
Shit show. There's a shit show, sir.
Somebody said South Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina would have beat them.
How about Burner Red?
Come on, man.
But so we way over our time tonight, but it's been a great show. So we're gonna go ahead and end this thing. But before we end it, we're gonna go around the room with any last thoughts, any last, one last thing you want to say before we get out of here. Start with you, KB.
Yeah, man. I'm once again I'm gonna say, hey, congratulations to the Georgia Bulldogs. Everybody associated with the Georgia Bulldogs, they fans, the players, the coaches, every daggone body. Also, like I've been saying, go over to Kangaroo Black 99 and subscribe to my new channel. I still got gals subscribing to the old channel. So go subscribe to the new one, not the old one, because I will be shutting the old one down at the end of the month. So go to the new one and subscribe. And the link is in the on the community page, or you can just go to the description box and hit the link, and you can go over there and subscribe.
And it's on your screen right now if you look at it, people.
Yep.
I know Georgia fans have a problem with looking at the truth.
Yep. And my twin brother will be on my new channel February the 1st. He'll be making his debut.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Nick Jr., anything you want to say, sir?
Hey, like KB said, congratulations, Georgia fans. Go Dogs. Hey, this is the last time now. Ain't saying no more. Congratulations to y'all. But, hey, y'all go check me out at Nick Saban Jr. Sports Talk TV. Please go subscribe. I'm trying to get 100, man. I'm at 84 right now. I'm trying to get 100 subscribers. Gonna run it up. Subscribe to the CTS Sports Room. Make sure y'all subscribe. We got Matt Dale on Monday at 7 o'clock. Rolling with the Tide right now. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe right now. And we got the Special Teams Podcast on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. Y'all tune in and all that.
All right. William?
That says it all right there. Alabama versus all y'all. All y'all, man. It don't matter. Big 10, Pac-12, Big 10, Pac-10, whatever it is, what ACC, whatever. It's all y'all. It's Alabama, man. It ain't fucking Georgia. They're no dynasty. They're nobody. Sure, they got to. We're acknowledging that tonight. Tonight, you got to. Okay, back to back. Whoop did you fucking do? We got it first in 2000, what was it? 11 to 12 or whatever. Yeah, we got that first. Okay. Call it BCS, call it the playoff, whatever you want to say, whatever. We done it first. That's the goddamn fact, brother. Roll Tide. Done.
Spencer?
Yes. I would I can't do the one thing, but I will say this. I have to say congratulations to all the Georgia fans in here for winning the national championship, and to the University of Georgia, all their players. Congrats. And I do mean, this part I mean sincerely. Thank you for bringing the trophy back to the SEC where it belongs. That one I have to agree with. But them other words, I don't have to say again. And I pray to God. I mean, I'm going to start praying tonight, and every night before I go to bed, I'm going to ask God, please let us play Georgia next year. Please let us play Georgia. Win or lose, just let us play them. Because I really and truly, if they're going to go in the national championship, they got to go through us to get there, to actually deserve it. So I really and truly hope that we meet. And I think the only way we're going to meet is in the SEC championship game.
Yeah.
So I pray to God that happens. So that is my last words on that. I'll carry it back to you, Rise Up.
Okay. Well, I appreciate everybody in the chat. All you Georgia fans talking to us. Hey, congratulations to you guys again on your championship, on your back-to-back. I'd like to thank Joey for the channel, letting us, come on and talk CTS Sports Room. Once again, subscribe to Kangaroos Black new page, new channel on YouTube. Subscribe to Nick Saban Jr. And as always, guys, great night, great show. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll
And
Tide.
thank you, William. Thank you for the shirts, William.
You're welcome.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
William.
Yes, sir. You're welcome.
Appreciate it.